everyone, we are at Coastfest 2025 and we're the support act and we're joined by...
Hello.
Do you want to introduce yourself?
I've got something for you actually. The first person that ever played Coastfest, how about that?
Really?
Yes, I was the first person on the first night on 2023, whenever it was.
A real OG.
And the first one, So there
I
you
love
go.
that.
My name's Chop, everyone.
Chop. Give us some background on yourself, how you started getting into the music and where things have led you to get to here.
So I started in Whitley Bay a long time ago. It makes myself look really old, but I've been doing this now for about 20 years. So I started in a little bar in Whitley Bay. Started getting in well with the managers there and they liked what I was doing. But at the time it was disco music, and as I was DJing with disco music, I wanted to just change it up a little bit, and I knew I could see there was more kids coming down. It was a very old school night, like with a lot of older generation, you know. So what we did was a manager had took over and says, listen, what would work down here? So one of the things I said was, let's just change the music style and then we'll do a drinks off, I think. And before I know it, it hit off so much, and that's where the term Thursday came from, Whitley Bay. I don't know if you've ever heard it. But it was a thing that all the kids, I say kids, obviously 20 years ago, it just started building up. And then I got the residency from that, Deep nightclub. It was across the road. And then it's just been snowballing. The more you do, the more you look into the scene. And I started learning how to produce. I started learning how to make my own mashups, my own remixes. And then it sort of tailed off a little bit. And then when John says I'm bringing back a festival and I want to have that old school sort of vibe to bring, he says I'd love to bring in. And here we are 3 years later, I'm here. So it's been brilliant just getting into it all.
Love that. And you've got your set coming up. How are you feeling about playing?
Yeah, so the way we've advertised it was Whitley Anthems. So again, it ties in with that, and I think the people who are here today, you've got such a broad range of people from young to old that everyone's going to love it and enjoy it. So I can't wait to get started. I go on in about 15-20 minutes, so it can't be bad.
Perfect. And just going back to like the DJing days, what was your favourite song to play back in the day?
Well, it always changes. I always say it changes. The one that always used to stick out was when I first started was Adagio for Strings by Tiesto. But now, the older I'm getting, there's a remix by the Eurythmics, the Sweet Dreams remix, and I always play that wherever I go in my sets because no matter what happens, everyone goes crazy for it, and it's a great banger of a track.
It is a banger. And you've said you were the first person to play Coastfest ever. You know, here we're in our third year. How do you think it's come along? How does it feel?
It just keeps growing we were saying this when we were helping the setup the other day. It just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And what's next? I mean, where is it going to be the Holdwell next year? You know, or we're going to be getting so big we're going to have to move somewhere, or you know, what is next for us? So it's just exciting. It's just great to be a part of it, and I love watching all the young bands that come in. You know, and you see them grow. You see, I mean, we have a lot of young DJs who are coming to make a name for themselves, and you get to see them, and you see how far they go. They start producing music, and it's sort of it's like a fatherly thing. You get to see, you're proud of where they come from and where they go. You know, so hopefully it can only get bigger.
Yeah. And like you say, it has got much bigger since that first one. We've obviously got the rave cave now, the kids stage. What is your favourite element of today?
Of today?
Yeah.
Because I said the Friday, I was obviously being on a main stage in front of people. It doesn't matter where or when, it was just that would be the thing. But today, it's just on the Saturday for me. It seems to be a lot more people that the families come out. So a lot of my family come out, my kids come out, sisters and brothers bring their kids, friends bring their kids. We've got a little area over there, and it's just nice when we all get everyone together. If the weather could just be a little bit better, that would be perfect. I mean, last year we really got done with that nice last year, you know. So hopefully it just keeps getting better.
And you're talking a lot about the community feel there. What do you think festivals like this mean to the local community?
It's for everything for the local. I mean, people around here, No Shields, they've never really had it. They used to have the Fish Key Festival, and when that went away, there was nothing really for it. And now with this, it brings. I know we'll have a wider range of people try and bring it, but for No Shields, it brings everyone in from the community, and it's just nice seeing people you haven't seen for years. You know, we all work 9 to 5 jobs, and we all do as much as we can during the week, and we don't really get to see people. So now when you come to this, you see people you haven't seen for years, and it's just lush, you know.
Yeah. Is there anybody else in the lineup that you are looking forward to see?
Well, I've just seen Lisa's, and I've been waiting to see them all because I said to John we need to make that song "The Sun's Out" the theme to the festival this year. I said we need to put it in all your socials at the end and that stuff. But I said I'm waiting to see them. I loved Criminal Holiday. They were big. I know the front lad. He sings on the front. I love them. Last night, obviously, watching Laid Back Luke, who was a big idol to me when I was growing up, DJing. So, yeah.
Yeah. Well, it was a great night last night, and I'm sure we've got a great weekend
We
ahead
all got
of
sore
us.
heads from that, is it?
Yeah. We've all got sore
That's
heads.
why the glasses and the hats are
Yeah.
on. Yeah.
Yeah. Also trying to hide sunburn and bites. But
Yeah, I got bit last night as well. I don't know where that come
the
from.
grass.
Must be.
But yeah, well, thanks very much for joining us, and
Yes.
good luck for
I hope you
today.
have a great day.
Thank you. Thanks very much.
Thank you very much.